If you want to know how I broke my iPhone addiction, you can skip ahead to the 45-second mark. But if you're along for the ride, you're going to get a brand new segment, plus the return of If It Pleases the Court. 3 segments, 5 minutes, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Studio Review with your host, Sam Reid.
Welcome back to the Studio Review. I'm really excited about tonight's segments, and I think you will be too. We're going to dive right into it with a conversation about how we can make sure technology is making our lives better and not worse. I have a problem. I've had an iPhone for about 5 years, but I've been a little skeptical of it ever since I learned that checking our phones can trigger the same response in our brains as pulling the lever on a slot machine. Because people have addictions to gambling, and I'm thinking, man, could I have an addiction to my iPhone? One definition of addiction is engaging in behaviors that become compulsive and often continue despite harmful consequences. And it's like, do I compulsively check my phone and cycle through Twitter, Instagram, messages, email? Yes. Are wasting time being less connected to people and feeling more anxious, harmful consequences? Yeah. But do I keep engaging in that behavior anyway? Definitely. So I decided to quit. Cold turkey. I found this phone called the Light Phone, and it does calls and texts, and that's pretty much it. I've been switched over for about a week, and it's already made a huge difference. I legitimately feel like I've been gaining back the hours that I was previously spending on my phone. Am I experiencing withdrawals? Yes. Is it less convenient? For sure. But I'm excited to be someone who is less anxious, who compares myself to others less, who has more time, and hopefully is more connected to the people in front of me. I'm hoping to make a more in-depth video soon about the phone itself and the impact it's having on me, but for now I'll link some videos in the description that really convinced me to finally break my iPhone addiction. Also, I'm sorry for turning our conversation green. I'd love to hear your thoughts on your relationship with your phone, so make sure you join the conversation in the comment section below. Next up, we've got a segment about trying to make a difference in my community. This is Operation Radiator Springs. The name of this segment comes from the town in Cars, which started out as this dreary, overlooked town, but was transformed into this really lively, desirable destination. And when I first moved here, I noticed that there were a lot of vacant stores. This grocery store has been vacant for almost 10 years, and this strip was built 2 or 3 years ago and has never been occupied. And I later found out that there is 40% vacancy in commercial real estate in my town. So I saw that the town was looking for bids from contractors to kind of revitalize this town center area. And I'm not a contractor, but I took the liberty of emailing the director of economic development in town with just a couple ideas. You know, better sidewalks, lampposts, green spaces, boulevarding, murals, that sort of thing. And she actually responded and said, "I really love your ideas. I want you to get involved." So success. But I feel like there's more work to be done. So my dream is that there would be stores and restaurants that people really want to go to and spend time together, and that this would turn into a really nice, walkable downtown area rather than just like a spooky shopping center. First up, I think that this building has Chipotle written all over it. So I'm going to reach out to Chipotle and see what I can do. I'll report back when I have some news. Before our final segment, I just want to let you know that I'm going to do a giveaway when this channel gets to 500 subscribers, so make sure you click that subscribe button so you can be entered to win. And finally, it's time to pass judgment once again. This is If It Pleases the Court. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, court is now in session. As you may know, Taylor Swift is re-recording all her music so that she can own the rights, and Fearless, Taylor's version, came out last month with 6 previously unreleased tracks. Today we're going to see if it pleases the court. To prove I'm a real fan, this is my copy of the Fearless Platinum Edition, and this is a picture of me and Taylor at a stop on the Fearless Tour in 2009. First on the docket, the re-recorded songs from Fearless and Fearless Platinum. I'm the one who makes you laugh when you know you're about to cry. Wow. Okay, first of all, that totally holds up. There are some tiny little changes that you can notice, but yeah, that pleases the court. Okay, next on the docket are the 6 tracks from the vault. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to keep listening a lot more, but right off the bat, I really like Mr. Perfectly Fine. The Keith Urban one is great. No whammies. I'm gonna say that this also pleases the court. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, court is adjourned. For those of you that are interested, I'll put more information about the light phone in the video description. This isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. I just really support their mission to make people less distracted and more connected. But that wraps it up for episode 9. Thank you so much for watching. Episode 10 will come out in 2 weeks, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on new episodes. But hey, until then, just remember that even when it doesn't feel like it, it's gonna be okay. I'll see you soon.